I step into the jungle. Said there was no group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness, decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. You hear that? Over, smell the aroma. Them done dead a really long time. When I ramp in a skinny, couldn't wait for my coma. Listen, you hear that? Shots get fired in the walls with rifle. That's thing like gorillas and them bush. Nothing ain't crisp when it end up in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Somewhere in a moment, a dream, I feel you rushing over me. So let me get closer to see, to be. Some days will be broken, we bleed, but you're all I ever really need. So let me be open to lead, to breathe. Somewhere in emotion, you stay, you push and pull in every way.
Yo, 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 yo.
Explosion, you save, you take. I leave words unspoken in vain, but all I ever wanna say is let me be chosen today. I feel you rushing over me. Something doesn't add up, and I'm trying to conceal it. But when I think of your love, I can't escape the feeling. I'm working on it, but if I'm being honest, nothing feels like when I'm next to you. Can't get my head around it. I really thought I found it. No one seems to love me like you do. Long drives and late nights, we could have had it. I see in your eyes, I know you want it. I gave my all, baby, best believe it. Still building up walls, you know you never leave it. I'm getting used to the pain, but I still got some fight in me left. I'm catching love on the brain, but it pays to be too obsessed. I'm working on it, but if I'm being honest, nothing feels like when I'm next to you. Can't get my head around it. I really thought I found it. No one seems to love.
Should we start or what? Should we start with the live stream? I want to see some yes in the chat. Come on, come on, come on! Yo, 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 yo. How are you? How are you? How are you? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys? How is it going? Another week, another live stream. Let me see. As you probably can hear in my voice, I'm a bit sick. Yeah, I don't know what happens, but every time I do a travel, I go somewhere, I come back and I'm sick. I don't know why. It happens every time, honestly. Like, I went to Barcelona this weekend, I come back and I'm sick. I went to Amsterdam in October, November, I came back, I was sick. I went to a festival in October, I came back, I was kind of sick. In September I went to Menorca, and I think when I came back I was not sick. I'm not sure right now. Probably, yes, a little bit. I don't know why. Every time I go to somewhere, when I come back, I'm sick. But yeah, the live stream needs to be done, so I'm here. How are you? Hey. The weeks are going really fast. Yeah, man, yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, or when I was studying, the weeks were like going really slow, you know, like I really wanted Friday to come, and it never arrived, and it was like, oh, I want Friday, and now it's like, are we already in Friday? You know, it's more like this, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It goes so fast. You getting spreading that corona all over Europe. So yeah, well, basically, if you didn't know, I don't know if the volume is too loud, maybe. If you didn't know, this past weekend I have been in Barcelona. I did a trip. I went there to a production school. I did, sorry, I did a kind of masterclass talking about social media, creating content, and so. I had time there. We did a bit of studio time, a kind of writing camp. I had a DJ gig. where I met some people, some of you. But I'm back. And work needs to be done. And today actually was already starting to edit the vlog. I decided to take my camera, as now I have a camera, not only this webcam that I'm not using right now. I decided to take the camera with me. Sorry. Take it to Barcelona and record the vlog. It's my first vlog. I did a vlog like long time ago, but it wasn't really a vlog. It was like 1 minute, I think it is, 1 minute 30, something like that. It was a trip I did, but not really like talking to the camera or thing like this. Now it is. So it's like my first vlog. Sorry if it's not the best one, you know. I was kind of shy, like going the camera like this on the streets talking. I wanted to record some of these kind of videos where you just put the camera on the floor and you pass front, you know. But a lot of people in every street. I didn't want to take. Fuck. I didn't want to take risk. Sorry, as I said, I'm a bit sick. I want to take the risk. But yeah, I think in the end it's gonna be a good vlog. So what? How was your weekend? How was your week? Did you work on your music? Did you sign any song? Let me check, because maybe there's something on Instagram I need to reply. Sign at 1, finish at 2. Damn! Really proactive weekend. I wish I was like this, you know? Like finishing so many music. But yeah. Actually, I have 2 collabs that I don't know how they are going, because now is the time of the other person to work on that. I need to ask them. I'm gonna put it here. Wait. Finished my first single, but no idea how to release it or which label to pitch. Maybe you can tell me after you hear it. Okay, the thing is, my advice always is, for example, if you make whatever genre you make, look for similar songs of not extremely big artists, okay? And look where they release that music. So try to contact those labels, because if it's the same genre, then your song fits in those labels. So just send it. Okay, if not, if you cannot sign it, but you want to release your song, then you can use DistroKid. Here, if you use this link, you're gonna have a 7% discount, and here you're gonna be able to put the artwork you want, release it the day you want, the hour you want, the way you want, with the name you want, and all the royalties, all the money that you make from this song is gonna be 100% for you. So it's a good option also. Made a hard trance demo song that I need feedback. All right. Nothing much, just making music on my phone. Oh, and I've never used Pioneer. Okay, I had the DDJ 400, but not like, never tried the CDJs or the Pioneer XZ or the RX2 or something like that. And I was just using my Denon. So when I arrived to that school, they had the first thing I touched were the Pioneer XDJ 1000, and it was not comfortable at all. I was like, no, you know, I don't know why. It's in theory it's the same thing, but I was not comfortable at all. And also, I had like those 2 CDJs, was XDJ, but CDJs. Were like not going perfectly on tempo. Like you have them synchronized, the same BPM and so, and after some 30 seconds, for example, they were completely not going exactly the same tempo, exactly at the same beat, and it was like, why? I don't get it. But well, then I got used to it. At the club, I used the 2000s. I was comfortable. Any genre okay for feedback? Yes. Whatever you want to send. I studied the same time, but I progress a bit every time on 3 projects at the same time. So I just hope to get a good mixing on them. That's my hardest thing to achieve. So keep working, man. Wildcrow. Okay, guys, today is a bit special. As you can read in the title or the thumbnail, Patreon giveaway. Okay, as I'm doing this last 2 or 3 months, okay, I'm gonna give a Patreon membership to a lucky winner, okay, to one of you. To participate is gonna be so simple. You just need to follow me on Instagram and YouTube, and as an extra, it's not the Instagram and YouTube is compulsory, but the extra is not. You need to join my Telegram group. Of course, if you join my Telegram group, you're gonna have more points, so you're gonna have like more chances to win. All right. And what's the Patreon about? Well, in the Patreon, for example, you're gonna be a pro member, so you're gonna have 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs. You're gonna have an exclusive soundbank, an exclusive MIDI pack. You're gonna have a release schedule template. You're gonna have the best feedback you're gonna get 4 times, okay, in 4 songs or 4 times in the same song, you know, whatever you want. And yeah, you may be thinking, oh, but I get feedback here. Not even a 10% of the feedback I give. I mean, to my Patreon members, I made like text like this, you know, and it take like 20 minutes to make that feedback. And here the text would be something like this. I mean, it's not even the same, not even close. I also share secret tips every week, 2 or 3 every week in my Telegram group with the Patreon members, of course. So you're gonna be one of them. You're gonna have all of this. But also want to say that this month, my Patreon membership is 1 year old. Okay, I started in April last year, so I'm gonna do something special. So if you win, you're gonna be you can get this, and if not, and you want to get this special, well, you can participate. I'm gonna give everything that I have to a Patreon member. Okay, I mean, my masterclass, my soundbank, my sample packs, all the FOPs, all the sample packs like the build-ups, the build-ups 2, the atmospheres, all of it, all my products, all of them, worth more than $350, I'm gonna give them to a lucky Patreon member. Okay? So, what I would do, okay, what I would do if I were you, I would sign as a pro Patreon member, because I would get 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs. I would get the exclusive soundbank, a super detailed feedback 4 times, secret tips and all of that, and you have the chance to win all the other things. Okay, all the sample packs, the soundbank, the MIDIs, the FOPs, all of that for free. Okay, I would say the winner of all of this at the end of the month between all the Patreon members they have. All right. So with that being said, let me share the giveaway page. Alright, in the chat you have the website. I'm gonna fix it. And as always, I'm gonna show you this website in case you don't know how it works. Give me a second. Alright, to participate is so simple. Okay, you're gonna open, you're gonna see. Give me a second. Yes. Yeah, you're gonna see this website. Alright, this website, you click here, says visit, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, says visit Instagram, you need to follow, and this is the extra. As you can see, it gives you extra points. You click here, you go to the Telegram group, and you join the Telegram group. Okay, and as I said, you're gonna be a pro Patreon member for free this month, but also you're gonna enter the giveaway of all my products between amongst all the Patreon members. Okay, so give you 1 minute to participate, to go there. Oh, Omiro, I'm sorry for that. I want to keep doing the iSoap thing, but the thing is, now they are, they join forces with Native Instruments, and they still need to like organize everything on this new company, okay? Because now it's iSoap plus Native Instruments, so the money they spend on promotion of this is different and blah blah blah. Gosman, if you want to participate, okay, and when you leave, just tell me, because you're always here, you're always supporting the live streams. So when you leave, just tell me, and I can tell me, hey, my name is blah blah blah, and I can remember. And if you win, I can tell you, okay? Alright, give you 1 more minute. Let me do something.
Somewhere in a moment, a dream. I feel you rushing over me. So let me get closer to see, to be. Some days will be broken, we bleed, but you're
Okay. Do you prefer Ars Acoustic Reverb or the New Kashmir Reverb? I tried the Ars Acoustic and I prefer the Valhalla. Fuck, I hate being sick. And I didn't test yet the Kashmir. If Kashmir send me, I will try. I will test it. Does he has maybe a kind of preview or a test version? Because every time I try a new reverb, I always keep coming back to Valhalla. Ekester, maybe ask the singer again, like, hey, could you check it? It's simple. Alright, so there you have the link. Well, the email. Fuck. There you have the email. Send me your song. Okay, so we can start with the feedback. But of course, please, guys, remember, always a link, SoundCloud or Dropbox. Never send another thing. Okay? Never. Never ever. Never ever. We're gonna run and we're gonna fly. To lose. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. Vicente, quiero decir, he enviado 5 comentarios diciendo qué correo y luego tú, ¿a qué correo lo envío? Okay. Put this here, Okay, so this here, this here, this here. That's nice. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, we have the first donation, but this guy donated through PayPal. Okay. I'm gonna put you in the list, Jacksmore or Hacksmore. But I'm gonna start with another donation, alright? You can see my ugly face, you can see. Do you want me to do it? I mean, I do this to make sure that everything is perfect, you know, to make sure you don't see things that you shouldn't see, because otherwise then I get hacked and these kind of things, and I don't want that again, you know? So, yeah. My ugly face, the chat, this is the screen. The screen is perfect. No private things. No por. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sonar works. Okay, I'm gonna start this time. Let me see. Not a lot of people today, right? I'm gonna start. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start the first song and then I do the live stream on Instagram. I love your new song. Thank you so much, Sam. I'm gonna start with this one. Why not? Man, this song is a bit different from what you usually react to. I've reacted even to rock music, so I mean, I react to everything. Let's see.
I'm so tired of worries, hope cycles repeat and the sun goes down and I feel defeated. Shuts me out, it's hard to believe, but another day passed that I fasted and ate and worries, doubts, cycles repeat and the sun goes down and I feel defeated. Shuts me out, it's hard to believe, but another day passed that I fasted and eaten.
Daydreams, escapes.
So far for me it sounds good. Just I would make the kick a bit louder.
The sun goes down and I feel defeated. Shuts me out, it's hard to believe, but another day passed.
And maybe the mids of the bass, the voo voo, to feel it a bit more, you know? Just that. The rest is good.
That I fasted and ate and worries, doubts, cycles repeat and the sun goes down and I feel defeated. Shuts me out, it's hard to believe, but another day passed that I fasted and eaten.
Daydreams, escape scenes. Try to make my mind feel hazy. Wanna talk but my mouth feels lazy. Isolated from what they see. It's a different person staring from the mirror at my face. Tic-tac-toe with a stranger that just set up a let's keep it that or nothing.
Hope cycles repeat and the sun goes down and
Sorry that or
I feel like this second voice is a bit more quiet.
no, but as I live I
So try to balance them better. And I like it. I mean, the only thing I think it needs is not that it needs, okay? It's just my personal taste. What I would do on this song is to have a kind of more EDM drop. You know, maybe here a kind of uplifting part, like a build-up, and then have a drop like melodic dubstep or future bass or something like that. I think it could work really well.
I'm so tired of worries, hope cycles repeat and the sun goes down and I feel defeated. Shuts me out, it's hard to believe, but another day passed. Believe, but another day passed.
can't even take the things about my mind. I'm hopeful that the ones I love will not.
And also I miss some kind of side vocals. In some parts to have the vocals in the sides to open the vocals would be really good. But the rest is nice. I mean, it's nice. It sounds good, you know? So yeah, now I'm gonna start the live stream on Instagram, because this way more people know that I'm doing a live stream, because YouTube doesn't notify at all. YouTube is shit. Free Patreon membership and feedback. Okay. Join giveaway and feedback on my YouTube live stream. There now, baby. Okay. People on Instagram, I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube where you can become a Patreon member for free. I'm doing a giveaway. Okay, and get 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs. You can get my exclusive soundbank for Patreon. You can get a ton of feedback, secret tips, and a lot of things for free. So come to YouTube and participate on the giveaway, okay? And also you can send me your songs to right now on the live stream to get feedback. Why is the sky blue? Because it gets like the outer space plus the atmosphere makes this thing. I don't care about YouTube. So don't come to YouTube. You're not gonna win if you don't come to YouTube. Yeah, Carl, would be nice if you win. I mean, I don't want this to sound like prioritizing you, you know, it's gonna be a random giveaway. But like, I like what you do and so, and you're always here, so it would be nice. Okay, next one. I'm gonna check Jacksmore. Okay, let's see this one.
Ella te ve llegar, se mete en tus pies. Ella te hace bailar. Pero hay tantos recuerdos que olvidar.
Okay, step by step first. The vocal is not bad, but it can be better.
Ella te ve llegar, se mete
I think the vocal needs a bit more mid-lows to have more body.
en tus pies.
Also a bit more compression because there are parts that sounds louder and more quiet. But especially the problem is that the background guitar is masking a little bit the vocal.
Ella te hace bailar.
Maybe if you use a little bit on 400 or 500 hertz on the guitar, the vocal will have more space and will sound cleaner. And then here,
Pero hay pero
you have an impact and you have a kick, and this usually a problem. Why don't you take the sound of best remix of Julian Jordan? I didn't see that. When you have an impact, usually it wouldn't have a kick, or if you have both, then the impact make sure doesn't have sub bass. Okay, so this way the kick has more space. Then the snare
hay tanto.
or clap is so noisy and bright, doesn't have body at all, so I would change it. And then again, this new guitar doing the melody is nice, but it's masking the vocal. So what I would do is like sidechain the instrumental to the vocal. So this way reduces in some frequencies when the vocal plays, when the vocal sings, and this way the vocal has more space. I have videos about this.
Los recuerdos que olvidar.
Okay, this needs a lot of work. All right, first of all, the snare or clap is not really good. I think it's too noisy, doesn't have body. The kick, you need a stronger kick with more punch. The bass is way too wide, but especially it feels like the bass is more on the right than in the left, right? So put it in the center and don't make it that wide. The bass is also not in key, or some notes at least are not in key. Yeah, some people is realizing on the chat. The notes are not in key on the bass. The leads are not bad, but don't really have a space in my opinion, and I would control a bit more the high frequencies of it. Maybe like do a smooth high cut on the highs to reduce the top high frequencies, and this way it will fit way better, and maybe add a bit more reverb to it. Okay, now check this. The volume during the drop is not controlled. You know, when you add the lead, sounds a bit louder. When you add the vocal, then sounds a bit louder. You need to control all of this. The vocal here doesn't have a lot of a space, so you can also sidechain, and with the things I said, maybe you control it a bit better. But then the vocal is a bit loud. I think it's around 700, 800 hertz. So you reduce there, it will sound way clearer and tighter.
Viajamos por caminos que ya no son nuestros. Paisajes en blanco y negro, blanco y negro, blanco y negro. Paisajes en blanco y negro, blanco y negro. Ella acompaña hasta el final. Ella te hace recordar. Pero bien sabes que no voy a regresar. Canciones y recuerdos, paisajes en blanco y negro.
Check how loud it is here, and check how is it here.
Paisajes
The difference is way too much.
en blanco y negro. Blanco y negro, blanco y negro.
You know, the idea is not that bad. Maybe it's not the catchiest song ever, but it's not bad. The problem is that the mixing needs a lot of work. Okay? But thanks for sending, man. And thank you so much to bass makers for those 22 rupees. Bass makers. I feel like I have a hair here, like really annoying. I don't know where. Sometimes I have hairs on my clothes or whatever because of my girlfriend. My house is full of her hairs. Alright. I remind you that in this link right here on YouTube, of course, people on Instagram, you need to come to YouTube, is the giveaway of my Patreon membership. You need to follow on Instagram, follow on, or subscribe on YouTube. And as an extra, you can join my Telegram group and you have extra points to participate in the giveaway. If you already did any of those three, click on the link, okay, on each link of that page, the giveaway page, because this way is how you participate. You get points to participate in the giveaway, okay? Otherwise, you will have 0 points and you will not be able to win, okay? Okay, some questions. First of all, somebody told me, how was playing on Barcelona? Honestly, I was a bit scared at the beginning because of what they said. I wasn't comfortable playing with Pioneer at the school, but then at the club, I mean, it was nice. I just played there a little bit. At the beginning, I started, okay, opened the club. There weren't a lot of people. Then there started to be more people. Casting joined me some like 10 minutes or so for a back-to-back. Then I kept myself, and then just was fun. Okay, it was really fun. Actually, I wanted to play more, but my time was over. Have you tried growing out your bird? Yes and no. I mean, I kind of like it like this or a bit shorter, but not like long, because the thing is my bird is like not full. Okay, so I would have just a lot of small long hairs, you know, but not covered completely. And actually I don't really like it like a full bird, at least on me. I'm started to DJ with a Mac now, only played on CDJ so far. Well, if you only play on CDJs, is good. Actually, I tried the Denon CDJ. It's like Denon has the normal CDJs, but then they have like the vinyl ones. It's not vinyl. It's like CDJs trying to be vinyls, okay? But not pure vinyls. I don't know if you know what I mean. It was so weird to test that. It was so weird. So weird. Because, for example, I don't know if you know it, when you play with vinyls, you can do it, but I mean, with the CDJ, if you want to, when you're beat matching, you just move like this, the CDJ, and you make it go faster or go slower, okay? With vinyls, it's not like this. It's like, yeah, faster, you can move it like this, but it's not the same. It's like, you need to go with the plate, and then to go back, you cannot just go back. You just need to put your finger and kind of stop it to make it go slower, okay? But it was not only this, it was weird, I don't know. My first time trying that. I want to also like and love bass or synth from Silent One, and I want to make it on Serum. Is it possible? Of course you can make synth and basses on Serum. Why wouldn't you be able to do it? Can you produce Amapiano? I don't know what's Amapiano. Yeah, my email is this. Wildcrow extra, yeah. I have wondered, why don't you sign on a big label again? It's funny when you ask me these things. I mean, do you think, first, last year I only released 3 songs, okay? And this year so far I have only released 1 song and 1 remix or bootleg. But do you think I don't try to sign on big labels? Do you think I'm like, no, I don't want to sign on big labels? Do you really think it's like this? Of course, if first, Progressive House is not what it was, okay? So if I make Progressive House, then first, there are way more labels I cannot access, okay? Because they don't release Progressive House anymore. And the labels that still release Progressive House, the problem is that maybe they release 1 Progressive House song every week, or maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe 1 a month, okay, amongst all the other songs. So it's more difficult to sign that song, okay? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, if I only have 3 songs, for example, last year I only released 3 songs. If I only have 3 songs, and one of them was especially for my birthday, so if I only have 2 songs, I don't have a lot of chances to reach bigger labels, you know? This year, as I said, I'm trying to work more, to do more collabs, to make a different style that maybe can fit better, and trying to reach bigger labels, you know? But everything takes time. Thank you so much, Mars, for the donation. It takes time, guys, takes time. But yeah, of course I'm trying to. But as I said, for example, I don't make... some month ago or 1 year ago, bass house was super trendy. I didn't make bass house, so it's more difficult to reach those labels, you know. Now tech house is trendy and is everywhere, or big room techno, future techno, however you want to call it. I don't make those genres, so it's more difficult to reach bigger labels, you know. If you have 10 labels that release tech house and you have only 1 label that release progressive house, it's more difficult. You know what I mean? How can I send my demo to? You need to come to YouTube, and here on YouTube you have the email. Loopcloud or Splice? I don't use neither of them, but I will probably go to Loopcloud because less people is using it. Okay, let's take another song. Let's do a game. Okay, let's do a game on YouTube. Let's do a game on YouTube. I'm gonna think on a number between 2 okay, and you need to guess it. If you guess it right, then you get the feedback. I'm gonna think on a number between 20 and 40. How you teach us how can we actually make our own sample pack like you do? I don't recommend you doing it. Wait, 20 and 40. Fuck, it's going too fast. Okay, we got it. Shit, I lost it. Okay, it was 27, so the first one is Martincho. Right? Yeah, the first one is Martincho. Martincho, envía un link, anda. Te envía el otro link. ¿Qué otro link? Ah, vale. Well, I was answering a question somebody asked me on Instagram. How to make a sample pack. I don't recommend you doing a sample pack, okay? Why? First, it takes a lot of time. Like, I'm talking like the full sample pack, okay? That has everything, like drums, effects, synth, bass shots, vocals, everything. I did it, but it took me like half a year to make that sample pack, okay? It takes a lot of time. It's difficult to end up not using all the samples from other people. Even if you take them, layer them, combine them, and all of this, it's difficult that they don't sound the same. Maybe you don't get a good quality sound, and of course you want good quality samples. And then if you want to sell it and you don't have a fan base, you're not gonna sell it. So you will be spending time for nothing. So my advice is that you create your own sample pack, but not to sell it or so, just to use just for you, for your productions. And to do this, just go to the songs you've made and put all those samples in one folder. And a new song, all the samples in the folder. You make a new song, all the samples in the same folder. So then you have a folder with all your samples. Okay, next one.
Shorty fall on my way. She don't wanna talk, maybe I'm going insane. I'm lonely in my mind, never gonna two ways. But I'm feeling today, I'm waiting for you. I'm lonely, that's true, cause I'm waiting for you. Lonely and true, I'm waiting for you. I'm lonely, that's true, cause I'm waiting for you. Lonely and true, I'm waiting for you. Lonely, that's true, I'm waiting for you. Lonely, that's true.
Okay, the idea, alright, the idea of the song is nice. I think has good vibes and so, but needs a lot of work. Okay, needs a lot of work. First of all,
On my way, she don't wanna talk, maybe
here I can hear perfectly the clap, but not the hi-hats. Okay, so I would boost the hi-hats, and also the clap is a bit loud, so I would reduce the clap.
I'm going insane. I'm lonely in my mind.
Then the piano, I think needs a bit more reverb and so, but especially is a bit too strong and is louder than the vocal. Okay, like the vocal is here and the piano is here. you shouldn't have it like this. The vocals should be on top. So I would filter a bit the piano, maybe add more reverb. If you can touch a bit the character of the piano in the plugin, like the tone and so, maybe make it a bit softer. He said something about the vocal. Quiero cambiar las voces por una femenina, vale. Anyway, he wants to change the vocal, but anyway, this vocal is like, the quality of it needs a bit of work, okay? It has a bit too much mids, needs a bit more lows, and it's maybe the side vocals or the delays are a bit loud, and maybe you can add a bit more reverb. Here his downlifter is way too loud. These claps don't work at all. I mean, when you add claps, you need to think that it's a drum, and the drum needs attack and body. But this is like, instead of claps, like, it's like, so this is not really a clap. Doesn't sound good. Then here it gets super loud, so you need to control the loudness during the song. The uplifter and so are super loud, and here it gets quite compressed, and then on the drop the piano is super basic. You need way more pianos and make it sound way stronger. I have videos about piano house that can help you, even if I don't really consider this piano house. It can help you to make better pianos for the drop. Then the claps are a bit loud, but the rest is good. Maybe I would add a mid bass to cover the space between the sub and the piano. And I wouldn't use this synth. This synth is like 2012 NCS song, 2013. You know, like bing, 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 bing. I mean, super outdated. Wow, and there's nothing more in the song. I think the vibe is good. The idea of the song is good, but needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work, better sound selection, better mixing, and so. Alright, let's check Bassmaker's song. Bassmakers. You know, the melody stayed in my mind. That's good. That means it's catchy. That's good. What happens today? Not a lot of people in the live stream. Is maybe because it's holidays or something? Melody is catchy like my wife? What? So far, thank you, Philip. I'm gonna put your name, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Philip Esser. So far, I think the kick. I tell this to a lot of my Patreon members because they do the same error, and is that you need to cut the low end of your kick at the beginning of the intro. This helps that when you go to the second part of the intro, feels more energy. Also when you DJ live, it's a bit easier to mix it and so, but you need to cut a little bit of it, but not a lot of it. Like maybe the low cut needs to be at 60 hertz maybe, and that's enough, but doesn't need to be at 100. Okay, this feels like you cut all the sub bass, and also there's a bit too much mids, at least for my taste, and at least in this part. Maybe later we see that it fits, but right here I feel like too much mids on the kick, on the attack of the kick. Thank you so much to Denero for those €5.
Everybody move. Everybody move.
Okay, some things about this. First, I think the percussions are a bit loud. Here, like, there's a lot of things going on. The drums are a bit loud. I feel like too much reverb.
Everybody move.
And here, what I would do is the hi-hats and the clap, I would make them or filter them or reduce the volume as the build-up goes. Because then here, I think they shouldn't be able to, we shouldn't be able to hear them.
Everybody.
These last two, you know? Here the same, the clap and the hi-hats, I think they are too loud. Maybe you can also make them a little bit shorter and can fit better in the song. But especially, I think the problem is in the bass. The bass is good, the sound and so. But I think the melody, when you go high, the note, the higher note is like boom, 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 dun, dun, something like that, right? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the ones that you go high are not really good. I think they feel too happy for this song, maybe. You know, there's something. Okay, let me show you something. Give me a second. Okay. Alright, we have a FL Studio, and I have here, for example, F minor key, okay? Let's say that you have a song in F minor, okay? And you're making the bass, you want to take house bass, alright? So you have a melody, whatever melody, oh, this is too high. Okay, let me put this down here. You have a melody. In tech house, what you want to achieve is a kind of aggressive, interesting feeling, not a happy one, you know? So maybe something like... something doesn't really work, okay? Maybe it can work, of course. But sometimes what is good to do, for example, let's say like you have, I don't know, what type of melody. Okay, let's say you have this melody. Sometimes it's better to go on a note that is not in the key in theory. Okay, these notes here are the notes in the key. Sometimes in tech house, for example, instead of doing this, this works. But sometimes it's good to go here to this one. In theory, it's not in key, but it works. Check this and check this. This is good, okay, this is good, but it works way better, right? So I think what happens in your song is something like this, that maybe you could use this second note instead of going that high, and you will get a way better feeling. Hola Sanchez. How to send my music? Thank you so much to Radio for those 44 rupees. Radio. And to Wessel. Thank you so much, guys. Let's keep checking this song. So yeah, I definitely feel like the melody here is like too happy, you know, and you need to go for more a kind of dark or aggressive feeling. I think the synths are a bit loud, you know. That means sounds are too loud and there's a bit too much reverb.
Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move.
Together with the clap, you have a kind of percussion like chew, and on the left, it is so annoying.
Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move. Everybody move.
Also, problem that you have in this song is that all the time, the whole song, you have the same drums the same way, the same hi-hats, the same clap. Everything is the same, so that's not good. That doesn't give any feeling, any change on the song, you know. So maybe in the break first you can have parts where the drums are filtered. Okay, you have a bit of filter on the highs and the hi-hat, on the claps and the hi-hats, and then you open it and so. But then, for example, in the drop, you could have an extra hi-hat or an extra clap to make it sound stronger and fuller and bigger. So it's where there's a change. Otherwise, it's like too static.
Everybody move.
I get the idea here, but I think the way you did it doesn't really fit. At least I don't really like it. Like going to big room, change to this. I get the idea, but I think that the how you did it is not really good. Nunca me han llamado así. Pues entonces me he equivocado. ¿No eres Sánchez? Como tal. Si conozco a otro productor que se llama Sánchez y no sé su nombre real, pensaba que eras tú. Okay, next one. I'm gonna check some of the donations because otherwise, too much people donating. Mars, what was your name? I always forget. Best headphones for mixing mastering. I don't know. I don't try headphones, you know. I just tested some. What you can do is go to Grover. In Grover, they have a lot of studio gear. Well, they have a lot of electronic things, but also studio gear. And there you can, for example, hire some headphones, and this way you can test them. And if you use the code Wildcrow 75, you have 1 month free. If you rent 3 months, and now I think the minimum is 3 months, so you have 1 month for free. Mars, can you tell me your name? Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Jet. Let's do one thing. Every time you donate, please put me your name, because I always forget. I'm sorry. Okay, let's check Mars song. So far it's good. I just think the clap, the snaps are a bit too loud. The hi-hat has an annoying high frequency that is really annoying. Well, I don't like it at all. It's like tss, tss. And I think here the clap would work better, a tighter clap, like way shorter with more attack. And also both things are loud, the hi-hat and the clap, okay? Okay, no. There's no space, neither for the piano, neither for the vocal. Okay, you need to give a space to one of them. And my advice is that you get this more space to the vocal. So then the piano, maybe reduce the volume, reducing some frequencies, tighten the vocal, the piano to the vocal, maybe filter the piano. I don't know, but do something. For me, a bit too much noise. You know, the snares, the drums have a bit too much noise, too much uplifter, and so everything gets too noisy, and it's like shh. I think if you're gonna make a drop like this, you need to kind of give us an idea that the drop is gonna be like this. I mean, I think everybody of us expects that kind of happy drop, not like this. So maybe in the build up you could give this kind of feeling, darker feeling, add some of the bass notes of the drop, you know, I don't know, something to kind of let us know that it's not gonna be a happy drop, you know. Then also at the beginning, I think that the bass is way too wide. Feels playing behind me, and that's not good. And then you make it narrow, and then open. Don't open it that much. Okay, what I would do is switch these drops. Have this at the beginning because it's what people is expecting, and then maybe have this kind of drop here to a transition to the break. You know, so you have this. Maybe have 2 times this, you know, 2 parts of this drop, of this part, and then the third one is this one where you maybe can slowly filter this, and then you go to the break. So it's like the transition from the drop to the break. I think this way will work way better. About this is good, but the vocal chop don't really have a space, so maybe reduce a little bit on the mid highs of the piano, and try to give a bit more space to the pianos. Maybe reducing noise, reducing the drums, reducing if you have ambient sounds. I mean, you have here the claps and the snaps, and then you just all of a sudden, without changing anything on the song, you just delete the snaps. No. Keep the snaps. The snaps are giving a good touch to the clap, or don't have them since the beginning. But don't having both things, and then without any change, without a difference on the sections, you delete it. It sounds weird. What I would do, for example, in the second drop, in the second break, is in this part, have the vocal. Maybe have the vocal with vocoders or something like this. And then here, you know, add this part without the vocal, only the pianos, and without drums. You know, so here you have the vocal, you build it up, and then boom, and you have the pianos like shh, boom, da 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 da, whatever, with reverb and ambience and so, and you create like an epic moment, but you don't need the claps here, okay? Neither the vocal. I think this way the break will work way better, and then you just go to the build up and drop. Not a bad idea, needs some work. Everything sounds a bit too compressed and loud, but it's good. Alright, let's check Philip and then we do a game, or I check just one song that they won, okay? I think for this song, the vibe of the vocal and so will be better if you filter a little bit the piano. Because the piano is like too bright and happy and open and so, and the vocal is like kind of close reverb in the background, you know.
She like designer and champagne. She my bourbon over ice waves. Weed smoke up in the airway. Let me be a new vice man.
Okay, what I would do is kind of put more the vocal chops. You have two options. So you have the vocal chops louder and stronger, and you put the piano more in the back, or do the opposite. I would just test both things and choose the best one. But right now it's like both things are trying to be the main thing and doesn't really work, okay? And this sax or trumpet also needs to be a bit louder, but it feels like it's not going right in the tempo, you know? Or maybe too much in the grid, too much quantized. I don't know, try to give more rhythm and groove to it. Again, check the beat, okay? Check the drums. Or the song in general. There's no change, but you switch to another part because you have the vocal. So do a transition. Maybe here you can filter the drums, you can filter the kick, filter again the piano or whatever, but do a transition, because from here, that is a drop, to here, the only difference is that you don't have the saxophone, you have the vocal. But there's no real transition.
It's been falling, I've been stalling for weeks. The stars are pretty when the sky falls. I don't know if it's me that you need. Miss me here, I won't pick up your call. It's been falling, I've been stalling for weeks. The stars are pretty when the sky falls.
Here, again, like the synth and the pads are taking all the space of the vocal, so the vocal doesn't have enough space. And especially here that you add this kind of vocoder and so, I will filter way more all the pads. You know, make it like really deep, really dark with the vocoders. Will work way better. Maybe you can filter everything a lot, except this kind of strings or high piano.
Smoke up in the airway.
The vibe is really good. You can mix it better, and in the drop, as I said, play a bit more with the groove, and it will sound better. Okay, but the idea is so nice. The idea is so nice. Really happy vibes, Sounds really good. Okay, thank you so much to Pratham for that donation. Pratham. Let me see, because I'm gonna check just by myself. I'm gonna check Gosman or Gustum. I don't know how to pronounce this. I guess it's Ghostman, right? Wait, it's a Dropbox, so I need to check it first. Okay, it's nice. Okay, so far it sounds really empty. Okay, really empty. The plugs are completely in the background. The PIM superstars are really thin, so you need to add way more layers. It's like the kick is here in my face, okay? The kick is here. The synth are like, the superstars are like here, but not really strong, like really thin, and the plug is here. So you need to work more on this and have it closer, you know, especially the sounds. I think it is too repetitive and boring. It's not really giving a good feeling or a good rhythm to the song, and it's too long, this part with the kicks and then synth plug, synth plug. I think it needs way more work. First of all, the kick is not strong enough. Okay, the attack is not good. It's not really punchy. Then the synths are really basic, really soft. Like they are super soft, like polished. Like there's no strength on it. You know, it's not aggressive sound. It's like feels like more like a pad instead of a lead. Also, like the melody is really basic, not really giving any feeling. And then when you change the note, you go too happy, you know. So maybe you can try what I said before. If you didn't see it, maybe go back on the live stream. But basically, I don't know what note is this. Let's say it's G, okay? Even if it's not in the key, try to go to G sharp. It will give a really good feeling, really aggressive one, and dark vibe that will work way better on this song instead of these notes that make it so happy. In general, the idea is really basic. The arrangement of the idea is really basic, but also the sound selection and so is really basic, and the sounds are so thin and so empty and so soft and so look for better sounds, and always have reference songs to see what they are doing and what you need. Because if you have some reference songs, you're gonna see that you need to add more elements, that your scenes sound so empty that you need to do more changes and all of this. But if you don't have reference songs, you don't know where to go. All right. I'm gonna take the next one, but just to remind you, I'm so sick. Just to remind you, here in this link you have the giveaway. Go and participate, because you can become a Patreon member for free this month, where you're gonna have 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs. You're gonna have an exclusive sound bank, a MIDI pack, a Telegram group where I share tips. You're gonna have super detailed feedback, way more detailed than I do right here. And also, And also, you're gonna participate in the Patreon giveaway inside the Patreon members at the end of the month, where one of my Patreon members can win everything, all my products, my masterclass, all my sample packs, my sound banks, my FOPs, everything. Okay, everything. So go and participate in the giveaway, because if you win it, it's gonna be way worth it. It's gonna be so worth it. You need to take Wildcrow as reference tracks. Exactly, Carl. Can we get to 16 likes? Come on. If you didn't give a like, your name is Bill H. Okay. Let me put it here. Okay. If you didn't give a like, go and leave a like, because it's free. Okay? And you help me so much. And people on Instagram, come to YouTube. Trust me, come to YouTube. We're still far from 69. Yeah, so maybe let's get to 50 likes. We are way closer to 50 likes. Come on, we can do it. This may be a bit too weird for me. I don't know. At the beginning, for example, for Spotify or so, if this is the radio edit, I wouldn't start like this. I would have a small sweep before, like, you know? Slim D, a ver si te toca. I will give more space to the vocal, so maybe use on other sounds or control some fragments of the other sounds. The vocal is panned to the left. I don't like it. I will put it in the center. And there's a part here, just the dry. I don't know what it says, but it's like it's not smoothly going with the tempo. Nice. This die. You know, it's like this, the vocal. I don't like this part. For me, the bass have a bit too much highs and mid highs. the clap, I think it's the clap, have a bit too much high frequencies in the attack. So it's like you hear the kick, and then in the second beat you hear the kick with a top high frequency. Okay, so it's not like stable, we could say, the attack of the kick. So that's why sometimes what they do is on the claps in the rights, when they play together with the kick, I have a really small sidechain just for the attack. So this way the attack of the kick is way cleaner. So this way it's not like tung ting tung ting, and it's like tung 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 all the time, you know. Maybe the drums, especially the clap, is a bit loud. I don't know, this part feels like bad quality. Fuck. I hate being sick. This part feels like bad quality, like, I don't know, too much highs, mid highs, not enough lows. Yeah, it's like it's filtered and so, and that's the idea, I guess. But maybe then you need to control more the highs and the mid highs. Maybe also filter the highs, so this way it feels more like it's filtering purpose and not that it's a bad quality sound. I think the sharp drop in the build-up is way too loud. This new scene is nice, it's different, it's interesting, but it's super loud. It's like here and then the song is here. Not really my thing, but I need to say that it's interesting and it's nice. But you need to work way more in the mixing. It's like a bit too chaotic and not clear sound. The other day, I was at a website doing something. Okay, not really gonna go in deep on this, but like giving feedback. Okay, and like the owner of the website talked to me because I said bad words and I was attacking the feelings of other people because of saying the vocal is dirty and it's raw, like not processed, okay, like raw. And it's like, what I'm meant to say? If the vocal is dirty, it's dirty. I don't know why this has to attack your feelings or you're gonna feel bad if the vocal is dirty. I mean, it's feedback. If it's dirty, it's dirty. So, well, that person told me it's better to say that it's not clean. It's the same. Not clean is the same as dirty. I don't know why there's people saying, oh, this person gave me bad feedback because he said dirty. Let's take another donation and then we do another donation, okay? Come on, let's get to 50 likes. You can do it. There's people here that didn't like. I know that. Come on. Okay, some things. First, the instrumental is not bad. Maybe it can sound a bit fuller with some pads or with a bass. Okay, then the vocal. The vocal is a bit loud compared to the instrumental, but especially the vocal is super thin. Okay, it's like doesn't have any lows, and also it's a bit too wide. But also is not perfectly in key. It's like it's not completely out of key, but it's not perfectly in key. So maybe is because it works like this, or maybe, for example, if your song is in, let's say, G major, the vocal is in G minor. Okay, so maybe it happens something like this. Check it twice. Yeah, the vocal is from a pack. Okay, here you should have made the change. The vocal is telling you, hey, here's coming a new part, but you keep the same. No, here you can add drums, you can add the melody, you can add the build-up, whatever, but do something. Don't keep the song the same. Then it's boring. All of this is the same. The song needs to evolve, always. And you can, I thought this was a drop, but you can have this way earlier. You can have this right here. Okay? Add way more reverb to the leads. I mean, I think the leads don't have any reverb at all. Yeah, everything sounds so dry. You need to add way more reverb. The vocals, the leads are not that bad. They can be better. They can be a bit more aggressive, a bit brighter, with a bit more strength. But they are not bad. But the problem is this. Whoa. Whoa. This kind of movement on the bass. I mean, it's good to have this kind of movement, but the way you did it is not good. Okay? No. Whoa, whoa. It's not playing where it should because it doesn't really follow the melody, but also the way you did it is not good. Maybe just go more basic. Like, maybe in some parts you have a note 1 octave higher on the bass, but without the glide. And if it's the glide, maybe just from one note to the next one in the bass progression, something like this. More easy, not that complicated. Also, the kick could be a bit louder, have a bit more bass, and cut through the mix a bit more. I would change the shakers for other ones, more kind of a hi-hat shaker, and I will make them louder. Again, you need to make the song evolve, not the whole time the same thing. This part here, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Labels will not sign something like this because this part is like a bit boring, you know. Maybe you can have this at the end of the song after the second drop. You can have just 4 or maybe just 2 bars of this, like to end it completely in the radio edit version. And I guess then you have the second build-up and second drop, I guess. Not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. Okay, let's do another game. Alright, I'm gonna think again on a number. Okay, I'm gonna think on a number between 50 and 70. 50 and 70. The first person that gets the right number gets feedback. Going so fast. Okay, I think I got it, but I'm gonna check twice. Because maybe I skip it. Okay, no, I got it. It was 62, and the winner is Matt Debo. Matt Debo here. Today I'm more tired because I cannot really breathe through the nose. I get more tired when I talk. And so yesterday I went to the gym, and it was like whatever I did was like I cannot breathe. So annoying. Why not 69? Well, actually, because I just check on the screen, and on the YouTube Live on the top I have the notifications number, and it's 62. So I said, okay, 62. This simple. And I wanted to record videos, but yeah, I don't want to record videos with this voice, you know, like talking like this. So probably I'm gonna wait for Friday. I hope I'm better so I can record. Otherwise, everything will get delayed too much. Y después del delicioso. Fun fact, Jesus was born on the 69th of December. What? The 69th of December is beginning of February, right? I guess. 31st and 31st is 62. The 7th of February is the 69th of December. So Jesus was born the 7th of February. No. He born later, I think. Well, you didn't answer, so I'm gonna check the Matt Debo song. Oh, I had the mic on. Okay. I have to say that I don't really like big room techno or future techno. I don't know how you call it. And usually I check songs and it's like, meh. But this one, I dig it. You know, I would dance on this. I like the hi-hat. Maybe in some parts, like here for example. Choo-choo! You can have more ear candy, you know, like alarms, or I know I thought like something like boom. And then maybe like choo-choo, something like this. I think can work. Just try it. You have any kind of percussion, I think following the melody, something like this, that I think I would raise a little bit on the highs of it to make sure the hi-hats have a bit more space. And maybe I would have only 2 parts in this drop to don't make it that boring or repetitive. crowd claps feel a little bit delayed. Try to make it go better with the rhythm. Here in this kind of third part of this break, I would have a tone melody, you know, because you have this and here more open, but it's the same. So here, whatever, you know, with maybe an electric guitar. I think I heard the guitar in the back, but I would have like a melody on top and quite present, you know. Was nice melody I did, right? And then on the build-up, I would add a vocal, because vocals make the song really catchy and help a lot to make people remember the name of the song because of the vocal. And so you don't need to add the vocal here, but maybe in the build-up, like, you know, from left to the right, left to the right, left to the right, from left to the right, left to the right, boom, 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 left to the right, whatever, you know, something like this, whatever vocal you want to use, and boom, boom, boom. This can help so much. The mix is so good in the whole drop, but here is like you had something else that sounds a bit more chaotic or a bit more dirty. I don't know if it's the new synth or percussion or so, but it makes it a little bit dirty. Not a big deal, of course, but it's so good, man. Just I would do the. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna talk, and then all of a sudden my throat says, "No, you're not gonna talk." The things I would do for sure is the top melody here with a guitar. I think with a melody is kind of similar to what he said, it can work, and add a vocal on the build-up. These two things are a must, and if you do this, I think that you can improve a lot the song. And man, send this to Rebuild. Maybe you want to send it to other labels, but this can fit Rebuild so easy. If they don't sign it, try other labels. I mean, it fits perfectly, and I've heard worse songs on Rebuild. You know, this is really good. And as I said, I don't really like big room techno or future techno, but I like this one. So when you finish, send me, okay? Because maybe if I have any sets or so, I can play it. Alright, next one, Wessel. By the way, you said that I didn't get the joke of the 69th of December. I guess you mean the 69 because of the sexual number. But I thought you were serious because, I mean, I don't know if you know it. I hope there's no any super Catholic people here that are gonna want to kill me. But it's true. Jesus didn't born on the 25th of December. I don't know if you know that. He was born, I think it was in April, something like this. I'm not sure exactly 100%, but he didn't born the 25th of December. But all the other religions have had something. It was just happened like this. They had something on 25th of December. The Vikings, the Romanic Empire before being Christian also had something on 25th, and I think there was another religion also. The 25th of December had something. So the Papa, I think, is like the one important person on the Catholic religion said, we want also 25th of December something special for us. What can we do? So this way we fight the religions. Let's put let's say that Jesus was born that day. But it's fake. Actually, he was born on 25th of December. No, that's fake, honestly. I mean, I'm not going against religion or so. It's just the truth. If you investigate a little bit, you're gonna see it. That it was just one day. There was one person at the Catholic religion that say, the Christian religion, they say, let's move the date to the 25th of December to fight other religions. I mean, there are books that explain this. In English, it's Pope. Maybe. Religion feedback livestream. We don't know when he was born. Yeah, there are books that say it, the day he was born, and it's not the 25th. But don't want to start a religion fight here in this live stream. One participant in the giveaway is not much active nowadays, so someone who will use it should win. Yeah, that would be nice, like somebody that really use it, you know. All is El Corte Inglés fault. Some of us are not religious. My joke turned into a serious question. Serious discussion, yeah. We don't even know if he ever existed. No, I mean, there's... How is this word? Constancy? There's constancy that he existed. Like, there are proof that there was a guy called Jesus that existed. Okay? Then the religious side of it is whoever wants to believe, okay? That's your thing. But there's constancy that he existed. Like there's constancy that Julio Cesar existed or that my dad existed. There's proof that Jesus was born and existed, okay? But the religious side of this thing is your own thing, if you want to believe or not. Let's check Weso song.
On my mind, I don't know why you've been on my mind for days.
Oh, and I hope nobody gets angry. So I'm just saying history things, okay? Historical things, historical proof. I'm not going against any religion or so, okay?
Try to lie, tell me where you've been all the nights. Why you gotta test my patience? 'Cause you gon' be the one who's losing me. With too many complications, you push me to the edge. Oh, can't you see? Baby.
Wildcrow gonna get cancelled because of me. Well, about this song, I think the vocal is completely in the background. You need to put it more up front. Then the drums are quite like compressed and saturated and don't really feel real. Like they feel like you boosted a lot of the highs on them and they are squeezed. And everything feels too much in the background. I think the break needs more change, more evolution. I think the drop doesn't really relate to the break, like they don't really work well together. But again, like you have way too much reverb and it feels way too much in the background, the leads. If you put the vocal chops up front, it will sound really good. But right now it's like completely in the background, doesn't sound good at all. transition is a bit too fast, you know, like you change from one vibe to another like this, just with 1 second. This is too much. If you're gonna change the vibe that much, maybe have at least 1 bar of silence after a drop, okay? I mean, both breaks are the same, but check this. I'm skipping through 30 seconds of the song and it sounds the same. You're gonna have this. The songs need to evolve. Yeah, so basically you took this, copy and paste it here. You need to do some changes, especially in the breakdowns, okay? Alright. Next one, and last donation so far, Pratham. Can we get 60 likes or what? And also, who do you want me to bring to the live stream next time? What artist should I bring here? Tiesto, can you bring WWZ? Yeah, of course. Wait. Oh, I'm using my phone. Sorry, I cannot call them. Sorry. It's funny how Instagram notifies better about live streams than YouTube. And on YouTube I have more subscribers. You know, but it's like on Instagram in less time I have more people watching my live stream. I mean in total than on YouTube. And it's like, why? So, MHA, I talked to MHA 1,000 times to come to live stream and he never replies. He didn't see my messages. So if you want him to come, maybe go to his videos and comment him like, hey, come join Wildcrow live stream, whatever. Severman, I asked him, but first he didn't really want to do it. Like he wasn't really focusing on that. And then he took the trip to Indonesia, Vietnam. I don't remember where he went. I know now he's back and he did a live stream with PLV, but maybe I'm gonna wait some weeks because maybe he doesn't want to do another live stream right now. Bishu, I also talked to Bishu, but he didn't see my message. Zenwald, I talked to Zenwald a lot of times, and he's watched my messages. I talked to him sometimes, but when I tell him to do a live stream, he never replies. Kling was already here. Yo, Frankie, how are you? Thank you for the donation, man. Okay, guys, remember. Why? You don't need to remember the okay? You need to remember that I'm doing the giveaway. Participate. Let me see how many people joined so far. 27. Only 27 people want to be a Patreon member for free. Get 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs, an exclusive soundbag, an exclusive MIDI pack, a release schedule template, be in a private Telegram group where I share 2 or 3 tips every single week, and get a lot of feedback. Only 27 people? Really? Okay. Well, more chances to you. Ever consider streaming on Twitch? Yes, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I can say this, but well, people from Twitch contact me. The problem is that they want me to stream way too many hours. Like 20 hours a week, I think it is. And of course, I just stream like 2 hours a week. No, 20 a month, I think it was. But I just do like 8 hours a month, so too much. But I don't know, maybe I consider. The thing is, I wanted to do live streams on YouTube because I have my fan base here on YouTube, and if somebody discovers me, then that person maybe can watch my videos. But now, I mean, I doubled the subscribers. YouTube doesn't notify that new subscribers don't come to live streams, so it's the same people always, and they are not really watching neither the videos. So maybe I can try and switch, and maybe on Twitch it works better. Maybe I more people discover me, maybe more people watch it. I don't know. Maybe I try one day, at least one live stream, and see how it works. I don't know the problem, how I can tell you to go to Twitch, because here on YouTube you're not gonna see it, and on Instagram neither you're gonna see it, because Instagram also doesn't really show the things. So yeah, it's a bit shitty. The volume is to the max. I think it's too basic and too soft. If you add a vocal on top, of course, it's gonna be better. But right now, the vocal maybe feels a bit off key. But maybe this is too soft, It's gonna be difficult to sign this. You need to have a bit more catchy, more feeling, maybe a bit more rhythm, more commercial stuff. This downlifter is way too loud. I mean, the song cannot be this loud here and this quiet here. No, this is not a good song. This is not a good mix or good master. Okay? You always need to balance things. You don't have to make the listener increase or reduce the volume while listens to your song. No, this is a really big mistake. The idea is not bad, maybe a bit basic, but especially the sound selection is like not really good, really outdated, standard, like the leads are just super sauce, really thin. I don't know, try to get better sounds, stronger ones, not that noisy or too much like... The mid bass needs to be way stronger and way fuller. I have videos about how to layer leads and how to layer bass lines and mid bass, and so I recommend you to go and watch them. Apart from this, I don't know, I feel like this song wouldn't really work on social media and festivals. It's too soft, not really catchy. Try to make it more commercial, more sellable. Okay, you mean I should make more videos like challenge like how two different genres and so I could do it. You know, I could do it. The problem is that as now YouTube doesn't work that well, at least for me. And I want to focus more on music. I don't really want to spend that much time on making videos, and this kind of challenge sometimes take me more than 1 hour to record, because maybe sometimes I make it, I don't like it, and I start it again. So it takes a lot of time, and then for maybe not even 2,000 views, it's like, you know, too much work for nothing. But yeah, maybe I do some in the coming weeks. Vale, Héctor, a ver si puedo escucharlas, que hay muchísimos temas. So you are not making content live for music for production challenge. Maybe I could do... I mean, you know what happens, that I did some live streams making music or challenging you and so, and usually those live streams don't work that well. And of course, apart from what I want to do, I need to think on numbers, obviously. You know, if I'm gonna make a kind of live stream that just 10 people is gonna be here, it's not worth it. No, for my time, for YouTube, and for a lot of things, you know. So I need to think on what's better. Usually feedback works better, so that's why I do feedback. Maybe I try one day this month or so to do a production live stream, maybe a challenging you or just making myself a song or whatever, to see how it works now. Maybe now it works better, this kind of videos. I don't know. Hazte un beat battle, la gente flipa, no sé qué es eso. Okay, let's check Frank's song. Today live stream is starting to be a bit... We say pesado in English, in Spanish, like heavy, but I don't know if it has sense in English. Like, it's going a bit too slow for me. Usually it goes faster. It's like, oh, it's already 7 p.m. But today it's like, oof. I don't know, because if I'm sick or what. You already sent this song, right? I think I heard it somewhere. Okay, so far the idea I think is good, has a lot of energy and so. The only problem I see is that the kick has an annoying high frequency in the attack. It's like click, click, click. It's not a clean attack. It's not boom. There's like top high frequencies that are really annoying. But I think not always. No, only on the second and the fourth is like tung tick, tung tick, tung tick. I don't know what's that, but solve it. The attack of the kick needs to be always the same. Yeah, it feels like two kicks, right? Because the bass noise is saying like boom, 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 boom. I cannot filter it and listen to the lows. Or maybe just a feeling I have because of the top high frequencies. I will control that. Then just I think it's good. Maybe the hi-hat can be a bit more present in the mix. Make it a bit louder. This part is a bit loud. You need to balance this lead to this synth to the other synth, and this one is way louder. If you're using 2 kicks, my advice is that the attack of it is the same. Okay, so cut the attack and use that attack for both kicks or all the kicks you want. But the attack needs to be the same. Okay? Otherwise, it sounds weird because right now it's like there's like tuk tick, and that's not good. It's really annoying. All right, no more donations. Nice. Let's do another game. I'm gonna end the live stream on Instagram. Okay, people on Instagram. I'm doing the live stream on YouTube. I'm gonna announce here the winner of the giveaway for my Patreon, for all the sample packs and all of this. And also, I'm gonna keep making feedback. So if you want, come to YouTube. The link is in the bio or in my story. Come here, waiting for you, and let's keep doing the live stream. Okay. Hola Madrid. Hola Madrid. Now that I'm gonna end the live stream on Instagram, is starting to come more people. Nice. $546 people joined my live stream on Instagram, and only 358 on YouTube. So 200 more people on Instagram. I mean, YouTube, you can notify better my subscribers, you know? Give me a second. I just made a techno melody in a second. How to make a fart kick. I have a video about that. No joking. Festo is a hardstyle producer, and he made he made a kick out of a fart, a hardstyle kick, and he used it in a song. Insta roasting YouTube, lol. You know what YouTube should do? If you're on TikTok and you're scrolling, all of a sudden, between all the videos, you're gonna see a live stream. So YouTube could do the same. Like you're scrolling on shorts, and all of a sudden you see a live. Yeah, of course, you're gonna see it like this. On the whole, the phone is like this, you're gonna see only this. But if you click or maybe maximizing the video, then you go to the normal video. You know, or no, maybe just you comment there and appears on this chat. I think this way they would like help to be on YouTube doing live streams. YouTube is part of the Matrix. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna check. Let me see. Oh, really? Can I have some grid for my birthday yesterday? I'm 29 now. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. 29. What the fuck? You look 9. You're joking. You're just 17 now. Really? Okay, let's check your song because of your birthday. Lucas Goss, Carl Roque. Come on, everybody say happy birthday to Carl. Come on. Let's see some MHA 40k drop competition. That's what they thought to do for my 50k. Now it's like I'm gonna copy MHA, but
just called to say that I'm not sorry. You can take it as a love letter, take it as a heartbreak. And I just called to say that I'm not bothered. 'Cause I know that you got what you
I feel there's a bit too much reverb on the vocal and the ambient sounds are a bit loud.
want anyway. You can say it now, that it's easier. We'll say that it's easier. Pretend that it's easy.
Here the vocals get a bit out of control and too much, and they're a bit loud, too much high frequencies.
We'll say that it's easier. Pretend that it's easy.
I think the drop is really good. The biggest problem is in the break. The vocal needs some work, but the rest is really good, man. I mean, I would do some changes, but just personal things. I think the mixing is good. Here, for example, for me it's a bit chaotic, a bit too much reverb. The snares have a bit too much high frequency. But it's good. Really good one. Really good one. Okay, I'm gonna go faster. We have still 15 minutes before the giveaway ends, and we can announce the winner. But I'm gonna go faster. Okay, that's a problem. Hector. ¿Dónde estás aquí? These links, guys, always remember, these links are not good. If I click here, as this song is private, I'm not going to be able to listen to it. So what you need to do is, instead of copying the URL, you need to click on share. When you click on share, if your song is private, it's going to have something in the URL that I'm going to be able to open. And I'm going to be able to listen. But right now, I cannot listen. Okay? So send the right link and maybe check it. I want to thank you for your feedback. My song, which you gave feedback on half a year ago, just passed 400k views on YouTube. You helped me improve it a lot. Damn, man, that's a lot. Almost 500,000 views. That's a lot. Congrats, man. Congrats. By the way, this song is by, well, it says here, Isa D. Okay?
Don't know what you do, don't understand how, now I'm so into you.
I think this uplifter here was a bit loud, and then this part is a bit empty. After this uplifter, I expect maybe a strong wrist like, or other things to make it sound really full, but right now it's really empty.
Don't understand how, now I'm so into you, and I can get out. Play me the song, play it till dawn, you know the one. It goes la-di-di-da, straight to my heart, right from the start. Won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight.
Okay, first, you said that this is your first EDM song. You come from trap, so I get the thing. You still need to work more. You need to make things sound way fuller, way stronger. You need to add way more elements in EDM, okay? That the problem I see is that the lead have a glide all the time, like this glide makes it go out of key in a lot of parts, and also you need to layer way more to have this sound really strong. Also, the tack have a bit too much high frequencies in the tack, the kick. Sorry, the tack is like too much like this, not really a kick.
Won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight. I won't stop tonight. I won't stop tonight.
The vocal here is a bit loud, and for the drop I would add a bit more reverb to it.
Won't stop tonight. Everything you say. Everything you say. Everything you say. I'll be going through it till dawn. You know the start. Won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight. Won't stop.
Use the snares, not claps. Like really good snares with a lot of attack and body. Like boom, boom. Not like tick, tick, like right now.
Won't stop tonight. I won't stop tonight. Won't stop tonight.
Apart from this, the idea is not bad, a bit basic and repetitive, but not bad for being your first EDM song. So well done. How was Barcelona? I said before, really good. I was there with some friends that I didn't see since ADE, met some new people, made some music, had a DJ gig. Nice. Okay. Who can I check? Okay, let's do a game. Another number. Between 1 and 30. The first person that gets the right number gets the feedback. 1 and 30. Okay, we got it. It was 28, and the first one that posted it is Elving. Elving, did you send a song? I'm gonna put all of you in order. The email is this one. Would you choose Avicii or Blow? I don't know, they're different. By the way, guys, if there's somebody that didn't leave a like yet, you can do it, it's free. Blow is with a 3, okay? It is Bleu. Elving, are you sending a song or what? In the meantime, I'm gonna check another one. Let me see if I see somebody that usually is here and kind of gets feedback. I'm gonna check this one. I'm gonna do Vicente while Elving sends his song.
Take your time, get into me, tonight you're mine.
Okay, the synths are a bit basic. Maybe you want a kind of retro feeling, so it's good. But the vocal have a bit too much mids, around 500-600 hertz, I think.
Mine to keep, so keep
keep on moving with the music. Guitar time up against your body.
I'm gonna go faster, okay? The bass is a bit loud. Way too much mids in the vocal, also in the reverb of the vocal. Also the snares are really loud.
Took your time. Took your time. Get into me.
The bass is a bit loud. The hi-hat has an annoying high frequency. And the hi-hat is also really loud apart from the high frequency. The kick was also loud. Basically, balance better the volumes because the sound selection and so is good. Yeah, but the idea is really good. I'm gonna go faster. Come on, let's see. Okay, Alvin sent the song. Alright, let's check it. You still have 4 minutes to participate in the giveaway, okay? So click on the link and participate.
Don't gotta hurry in the name of love. When you grab me.
Don't filter that much the kick, the break kick, because otherwise in your phone you're not gonna be able to listen to it. So you always want to keep a bit of the 200-300 hertz area, so it's where you can hear that in your phone or smaller speakers.
Gotta worry when tomorrow comes. Don't gotta hurry now, 'cause we stay in control.
In this part, if we take out the lead, okay, the rest feels a bit dirty, like a bit too much mids and so, and a bit soft sound. The leads are good. If you change the kick, your song will be 10 times better. The kick is super important. In here you need a strong kick with good low end, with good punch, and this one is not anything of that. So change the kick for a good one, and your song will sound way, way, way better. This clap doesn't really work, it's a bit loud, a bit too noisy, but especially doesn't really play when the kick plays, it's a bit delayed. So look for another one and put it in the right place. Legend, just tell me your name right here. Okay, let's go with another one. I'm gonna check Charlie. Martín Ferreira Pinto. Okay, give me a second. Legend Martín Ferreira. Okay. But if you wait, I'm gonna do it after this song, okay? So, if you can wait.
I've been a bad friend. I put my projects before.
I feel the vocal is a bit loud, but also like too open, like it's not tight, okay? So if you use a little bit on the mids around 500 hertz, something like this, and compress it a bit more, it will sound better.
I could ever meet your son. Now I'm made of honor. Out of anyone you would understand. Out of anyone I still hold your hand. Anyone I still hold your hand.
Make the snares louder in the build-up. I like a lot the vibe on this one. I like a lot the vibe. I would make the ARP, the tururun, I would make it louder, and then the vocals make them quieter, more quiet, and I don't know, you need to make them sound a bit cleaner. Maybe this kind of dirtiness is good, but make it quieter. It's super loud. The one. This is so good, but make it louder. For me, this new lead doesn't really work. I would look for other sounds, but this lead doesn't really work. A more plucky, soft, beautiful, like the ARP sound, something close to that will work better for this melody, I think. Here the vocal doesn't really have a space, so what you should do is reduce especially the high pads, and maybe sighten them a little bit to the vocal. So this way when the vocal plays, they reduce in some frequencies. This way it will sound cleaner. Oh, I muted. Okay, nice. The shakers, I wouldn't put them that much in the left. I would reduce a little bit the volume, and I would add more rhythm to it. Maybe I use a sidechain, so it's more like, instead of it's more like okay. The rest is good. Josué, lo voy a decir ya, pero vale, me acuerdo de tu nombre. Why don't you start your own YouTube music label? First, because I don't have time. Second, because it will be useless. If I have a label just to release your music and don't promote it, it's useless, right? So I need really good playlists and really good contacts to be able to give you really good streams. Otherwise, it's a useless label, you know? Because I wouldn't give you name and I wouldn't give you streams. So just release it by yourself. All right. I'm gonna check the giveaway. Give me a second. Manage giveaways. 27 people participated. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, don't worry. Alright, so I'm gonna choose the winner. Let's see who is the winner. Okay, let's see if the person is in the chat. And if it's not in the chat, cannot win. But there's 3 people that told me that they had to leave, so I'm gonna have them in mind. But for the rest, if they are not here, I'm sorry. Okay. So just really quick. All right, you see here. Yes. Just auto pick, and it's gonna generate the winner. Okay. Jarek Morales. Is this guy here? Is this guy in the chat right now? Yes, is you, DJ Ram Music? Jarek, is you, Ram Music? Hello? He said yes, but now he doesn't say anything. Goodbye, legend. Oh, why do you say yes? Okay, so this person is not here. I'm gonna choose another one. So I'm just gonna click on repeat. Okay, so maybe you can win. So good luck. Bromita, bromita. 3, 2, 1. Josué. Okay, so as you can see, guys, Josué. I don't know if he's still here, but he just said 1 minute ago he had to leave. And he's still here. So, guys, we have the winner. Josué is the winner of the Patreon membership. Okay, he's gonna get 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs. He's gonna get the exclusive sound bank, the feedback, the Telegram group, and all of this. Now, my advice: if you can afford it, of course, if you cannot afford it, you cannot afford it. But if you can afford it, this month is the best one to be in my Patreon membership ever. First, because you're gonna get 13 sample packs of 13 of my songs, plus the project, the FOP project of the my Rumble remix. You're gonna have the sound bank. You're gonna have MIDI packs. You're gonna be in the Telegram group, the feedback, and all of this. But also, as you're gonna be a Patreon member, you're gonna be able to be in the giveaway I'm gonna do for my Patreon members, where you can win everything that they have: my masterclass, my sample pack, my sound bank, my chorus MIDI pack, the melody MIDI pack, the build-ups volume 1 and volume 2, the atmospheres pack, piano house template, the future rave template. What else? The templates with the sample pack. All of this for free to one of my Patreon members. Okay? So, if you can afford it, I mean, you're gonna be a Patreon member, you can get all of this. If you are a Patreon member right now, it's it's super worth it with all you can get just this month. Then next month, if you don't want, then don't subscribe again. But just with this month, it's gonna be way worth it. And then if you win this, it's gonna be extremely worth it. Okay. I'll be on the description of this video or all my videos or my Instagram link in the bio, and so you have the link to my Patreon. So again, I think it's really worth it just becoming a Patreon member this month. And if you win the giveaway I'm gonna do to my Patreon members, it's gonna be even way more worth it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream here because I'm a bit tired. My back hurts a little bit. I'm a bit sick. Yeah, everything is bad. But congrats to Josué. I'm gonna contact him. He's gonna get everything of my Patreon membership and all of this. All right. But as I said, if you want to become a Patreon member, now is the best moment. This Sunday, I'm gonna upload the video of, if I have time to edit it, that I think yes, I'm gonna upload the video of the Barcelona vlog. Okay. Everything I did in Barcelona, and so, and next week another live stream. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if feedback, if it's gonna be a production, if I'm gonna invite somebody, I don't know. But another live stream next week. Okay. Is it holidays next week? No. Okay. So nothing else, guys. Thanks so much for being here, for always supporting, for always being there and sending your songs and all of this. Especially, well, not especially, but also, of course, to people who donate. Thank you so much, and see you next week. Kamikaze, come next week and tell me to check your song, okay? Next week you come and you tell me, hey, please, you told me last week that you were going to check my song, and I check it for sure, okay? But next week, please. All right, see you. Goodbye.